How are you? Happy Monday. Holy mackerel. Deep breath. I'm tired. What a whirlwind of a weekend. It was absolutely amazing. We did the motorbike tour. Tell you all about it. It's Bondzee Live. Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube and the Dean Blundell Network. Still live, San Juan del Sur. I got breaking news coming up, folks. Breaking news, like 4 minutes away. I'm going to try and keep things simplified tonight. Listen, we got a backup in the house tonight. My boy Glassy. His dad's not doing so good. He's down in the dumps. He was going to spend some time with his dad. That's about all I know. I didn't get to talk to him today because I was traveling, riding a motorbike a lot. My ace is sore from riding. But listen, please welcome for the first time ever. I'm still trying to figure out in my head why I asked you to be on my show as a producer, but God damn it, I love you, mister. Thanks, Wade.
I'm still
for
trying to
helping
figure
out.
out why I agreed to do this when I have no idea what I'm doing. It should be good.
I figured as much. But listen,
I've seen
folks, we're
Glassy
going to
do
keep.
it. I've seen Glassy do it, and I looked at it from this perspective. How much worse can I do, really?
If he can do it, mister, you can certainly do it. I got faith in you.
Yeah, well, we'll model
Thanks
our
for
way
helping
through it,
me
brother.
out
No problem.
last minute, too. So I super appreciate that. What a great guy. That's Wade, everybody. He's usually in the comments making fun of me and stuff, but now tonight he's part of the squad. He's always been a part of the squad. He's in my heart forever. His family's the greatest. His wife, Doe, just fucking kicked ass. Huge congrats to her. And Wade was there the whole time. I know he had a tough time too, so he must feel such a relief as well. And I'm happy to call them my friends. They had me over for Christmas. It was wonderful. Nice Ukrainian family. And going through tough times as well. I mean, it's where they're from. It's their motherland. And the shit that's going on over there is unacceptable. We're not going to get into that. It's not what we do here. Happy Monday to everybody that's watching. Man, it has been a whirlwind, but we'll get into it. We got the Ometepe trip coming up. And listen, like I said, we're going to keep it simple. I got my boy here in the background. It's going to be pictures only. I'm exhausted, so we're going to keep it short. And there's no like funny videos and stuff like me and Glassy do. We'll save that for when he's back and feeling better. All right. So I hope his dad's feeling better too. Listen, I'm not going to say anything at a school. I don't want to, because I did not get to speak to Glassy, but his message was not very good that he sent me today, the news about his dad. So I'll let him tell you that news when he's back or when he feels comfortable about it. But please send Glassy a message. Wish him the best and wish his dad the best as well. Thank you so much. All right. It's episode 189. Like I said, breaking news coming up. The show's brought to you by The Hip, San Juan del Sur. Amazing, amazing bar. They have the best Caesars in town. They got the best Caesars in town, they do. You should, by golly gee, go check them out. I don't know where the hell that came from, but listen, amazing atmosphere there. They've always got live music on the weekends, 3 TVs, play any sports and stuff that if you want to see it, they'll put it on. They got them old fire sticks they do, and they can get anything and everything. $1 beers, $1 rum, $1 tequila, $5 food specials every day. It's the place to be. Show's also brought to you by Shakespeare's Fine Dining, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. It is open Wednesdays through Saturdays for dinner, 5 till 9:30. Lunch Fridays, 12 till 2. 100%. I can't say this enough. Make sure you make reservations. 905-528-0689. Good thing I memorized the phone number because my new producer back there is pretty hot on that button. You can also make reservations by going to www.shakespeares.ca. And listen, you can also buy some gift cards there. Folks, ladies, whoever else is watching, I don't care of your gender, to each their own. If you buy your loved one, your girlfriend, your side piece, your wife, whatever it may be, if you buy them a gift card from there, guaranteed nook. Guaranteed. Telling you how it is. All right, last but not least, Scramble Clothing with a K. Scramble with a K. These guys got the best clothing line, except besides mine now, which we'll talk about in a second. It's Scramble with a K. Go check them out. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook. They're all over the place. They have amazing, amazing wares. Hats, hoodies, T-shirts. Guys, girls, doesn't matter. Kids stuff. They've just got it all for everybody. 100% go check it out. It's beach and surf wear, and it's also golf wear too. They got a lot of really cool golf stuff. They took their two passions together, mixed them together, and came up with a sick clothing line. All right. Whew. What a week. What a weekend, I should say. And it was a week last week. Listen, I had so much. The good news is and this isn't the breaking news, but the good news is, and it goes hand in hand with the breaking news coming up shortly. I got 2 new book deals. Just signed them. Super on huge deadlines, and that's why I wasn't even gonna go on this trip. I ended up working after the show Friday. Ended up working all day Saturday to make things happen. And my buddies weren't taking no for an answer anyway, so I'm glad I got what I got done because we went away and had the most wildest. We left yesterday. 5. I had to be up at 5 in the morning. We left at 5:45 and made the 7:00 ferry and to get over to the island. And I'll get into it in a minute. What transpired the second we got on the ferry is pretty funny. But listen, breaking news. Let's get to it. Let's tell everybody. So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. As you all know, I'm not very comfortable in my apartment. It's the views are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The bed's comfortable, but the rest of the place is not. Trying to work here has not been the most comfortable. The sound around it, just the ambient sound, so many dogs, blah, blah, like everything. It's always pause and record. And it's mind numbing. And there's no comfort here. It's part of the reason I was coming home early on this Thursday, March 10th, supposed to fly home. I'm not flying home anymore. I went up to record at a friend's house. She was lovely enough. To invite me up to record because these book deals are a pretty big deal. I simply could not record a book here with proper sound. It wouldn't have passed their strict tests for Audible. Nobody wants to buy a book off Audible and spend whatever it is, $20-$30 and hear fucking crows or roosters in the background and dogs fighting and whatnot. It's just insane. Anyway, so I've been blessed enough to be at this amazing place all last week. I was recording there, and the sound's incredible. It was down in the basement. Anyways, Saturday I had to work all day, do this book. Whoa, settle down. Saturday I had to work, and the people that I was recording in their basement, they were having their roof torn off. So there was going to be a ton of noise. So it's not going to work. I had to get so many chapters done. I know. I'm trying to get through this. I'm tired. I told you. So she took me over to her lovely neighbor's house. And Wade, you can show this place. Now, I guess we'll get into it. That's where I went and recorded. The top floor has like 4 different rooms. Some are bedrooms. Some are just, I think it's a real nice sitting room that overlooks. And you can see the huge balcony up there as well. There's a beautiful pool right in the front. There's the side view from my friend's house where I was recording originally. So I went over there to record. That's the Cuidador's house down at the bottom, the small white house to the left. That's where the security guy lives in the taker, if you will. Recorded there all Saturday. Met the lady, lovely little lady. She lives in that ginormous mansion by herself. Don't know her backstory. Just met her on the day before. She said it was cool for me to come and record there. Got set up. It was awesome. She offered me fresh papaya, which was absolutely delicious. Recorded there all day. Left, went over to my neighbor's. And as I was leaving, she's like, because I left my recording stuff there. And she said, Bondzee, how would you like to live in that house? I just laughed at her. He's like, come on, stop it. She's like, yeah. She wants you to know if you would like to rent a room off her because we had talked about staying. I got T-shirts for sale and they're going really well. They're going like hotcakes, as a matter of fact. So, and I'm going to get another batch made to sell up there as well. So there's just so much going on. Brand new book deals, comfortable, just like, fuck yeah. What do I want to come home to Canada for? Like, I know there's a bit different reasons and there's drinking and in my mental state and this and that, but things have been going really well and moving 15 minutes outside of town into a mansion to help a lady out who doesn't want to live alone for the 3 weeks she's here, 4 weeks, maybe tops. I fucking jumped all over it. Why wouldn't I? Put that house back up again. But I could come home to Canada and live in my parents' basement for 6 weeks, which would have been great. Don't get me wrong. And then take off to Muskoka for my summer contract. Or you could stay there for an extra 3-4 weeks and then only have 3 or 4 weeks at Sarge's house. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. There I am. Listen, I get to help her out. She's helping me out. The accommodations are amazing. And listen, I'm all about helping people out, and she's going to feel more safe with me there. Go ahead. What do you got to say?
And what are you trading for this rent?
I knew this was coming. $250 for the month to live in a mansion. I got the entire upper floor to myself. It's just amazing. It's too good. It was too good to give up and say no to. I am coming home April 1st-ish though, because I definitely have to get prepared for my new summer gig, and I got to take care of a few other things. But listen, things are going a lot better here. It's I feel more comfortable. My therapy's going well, and listen, I've lined up some amazing interviews here as well, and they're going really cool, and I'm having a great time doing them. It's a kind of a new setting. It'll be and they're coming up. We got the Jake Pickles one coming up, like I said. I've been so goddamn busy reading these books. I have not had time to properly edit the Sun King video with Jake Pickles, which I'm so stoked to bring to you. This guy is an absolute beauty. He's a treat. You guys are going to love him. Anyways, we're going to do it. We're getting to it. But I need to catch up on work and get these contracts done for these clients. And then once that happens, we'll get the interviews out. And I've got 3 or 4 more lined up at some pretty posh places around here, and nice places that'll really showcase what it is down here and stuff. And listen, I just feel better than I did when I had the land. There's reasons why that happened. I'm not going to get into it and tell you. You can mind your own fucking business for once. Old Bondzee's finally shutting up about a couple things. And listen, it's personal, and it was nothing happened here. It was something that happened at home. The right thing to go home and take care of and deal with. I realized I was wrong, and why we're still here. So there's that. What books are you doing audio for? Kel B asks. Right now I've got 3 different ones on the go. Cryptocurrency metaverse book from a client for a client in Italy. I am reading a guitar theory / music theory book for a client. God, I don't even know where this guy's from. I forget. Somewhere in Europe as well. And then I am also doing a diet book. I did one before, and I got another one. And then I got another one coming up as soon as I was told by my client, as soon as I'm done the cryptocurrency book. He sent me a really nice message today. And I posted a thing, I guess, last week. I've kept my top rating status at Upwork for 1 full year now, which it's super hard to get in the first place. And it's even harder to keep it. I'd lost it for like a brief moment. And then I got it back pretty quick, and I've kept it ever since. And they sent me a nice message saying 1 year, blah, blah, blah. So I'm one of the best. And it gets me clients around the world, and I love it. I love what I do, and it's absolutely amazing. And to part of the reason I was going home too is I just wasn't comfortable here. This apartment was not jiving with me. And then there was just options, but it was money, and I just thought the right thing to do would be go home. And listen, I'm still going home early at the end of the day, a month or 2 months early, as a matter of fact. So listen, just put everything together. Things have been happening here. The selling of the clothing line, I finally got it off the ground, which has been a long time coming. And the shirts are amazing. Here, I might as well show you right now. There's 2 different styles. This is the tank top. So you get the small hit on the front, okay? Right there. Boom, boom. And then you get the big hit on the back. This material is amazing. I'm so proud of these shirts, and I didn't want them to be shit. Especially my first run. Anyways, my boy Ty Wad helped me out down here, hooked me up with this guy. The sales have been going off the charts. And so, the more longer I'm here, we're going to sell so much more down here. We'll get another batch made to bring home. And I get to help a lovely old lady out that was, she's lonely. And it's not that she's scared. Like, that's the wrong word. She's got a Quitador security guy. He's up and guards the place all night. But it's just, it's nice. She wants company. She's lonely. I don't know the whole story. I'm sure we'll get into it. But that's where I'm going to live. And I'm pretty stoked for the next 3-4 weeks. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, really stoked. Randy Rapidius, I hope I said that right. He said, hey, Bondzee, Oski Wee Wee for sure. Thanks for joining the show. What else? T-shirts I got through. Staying for a week. That's the big breaking news. Not staying a week, 3 weeks. Listen, and the things that the money's pouring in here right now, and I did hit a little bit of a lull. There was just so many factors. Anyways, I'm done talking about it. I'm staying here, so fuck off. It is what it is. Anyways, where should I get to next? So imagine it's $250 a month. It's not even going to be a full month, so it won't even be $250. Yeah, it's just it was the right thing to do. I don't like the cold. Sure, I'm going to miss my parents a little extra, my dog for sure. I was excited to go home, quite frankly, but then, boom. Oreo stories coming up in a second. You guys are going to be blown away at this. This is so we'll get into it. Well, without further ado, let's talk about the trip. So my friend wouldn't take no for an answer. We went over to this volcano. It's a volcano island. It's called Ometepe. So keep that up there. For, the very top there to top right, about 10 o'clock, it's called Moyagalpa. That's where the ferry comes in, okay? Follow me here. So we ride our motorbikes from San Juan del Sur to this town called San Jorge. That's where the ferry leaves from and goes over to the island. We had every intention of going over there and hiking the waterfall, so we wanted to get there early, so we chose the 7 a.m. ferry. We had an hour drive there on our bikes. There we are. So we get to the island, or to San Jorge. That's us boarding the first ferry. And we're over on the island by 7 o'clock. But so it was an amazing 1 hour trip on the way there. I almost fucking died about 15 minutes into the trip. Thank God I say a prayer, and I'm not super religious or anything, but I say it to the universe. Kind of hypocritical. I say it to God just because I believe, but I don't believe. I don't know. Is there a fucking man in the sky and he's listening to my prayers? I don't fucking know. But it's brought up in church. I had no choice from 10 till 18 or something like that. Anyway, so it's like sort of in me, but sort of not. I don't know what the fuck to believe. But I believe in the universe, and I believe in a higher power, and the universe works in a weird way. We're born to die. We all have a number. When your time's up, your time's up. I don't care what the fuck it is or what happens to you. We're a number. Anyways, I don't want to get into that right now. But I always say a little prayer to the universe and say, universe, just keep me safe every day. I don't want no police, no accidents, no bullshit, no getting lost. Let's just get me there safe. 15 minutes into the trip, dumb here. My mom's going to kill me. I pulled out my phone and I'm videotaping. Flying along, fifth gear, probably about 50, 60, 70 kilometers an hour, somewhere in there. Boom. And I got some great footage, like checking some shit out at 6:30 in the morning. It's really nice. And then I forgot there's the water culverts. I went through that thing with one hand filming. My front tire went like this twice, back and forth. Thank Christ I was able to hold on to my phone, hold on to the handlebars tight enough, and savor before I went ass over tea kettle. For the next 10 minutes, I wasn't like I was scared. I was just like, dude, stop it. What if? It would have ruined my whole fucking vacation. Literally. Anyways, pulled through the wobble, put my phone away, and we got to the island. So we get on the boat. I showed you the picture of getting on the boat there. We get on the boat. The weed pens come out. We're having a good time. And there's us on the volcano in the background. That was actually on the way home today. Such a great crew I went with. That's the owners of the Hip Bar on the right. That's my best friend in the entire world. Ty on the left with his lovely wife and their dog, Frankie. God damn it, what a great time. Anyway, so Greg on the right there, who owns the Hip Bar, he pulls out Oreo cookies. Anybody want some Oreo cookies? Well, everybody's, I want some Oreo cookies. These weren't your ordinary Oreo cookies, though. They were edibles that were, let's put it this way, we found out later, mega potent. That's the last picture before we did not see these two again for roughly about 6 hours. So I'll get into the story. So we're getting near the island. We've got about half hour left. They're not feeling good all of a sudden. They split half an Oreo cookie. And I had a little niblet off of the end. I'm not into edibles unless I'm going to bed and it's a 5-10 milligram gummy. Helps me sleep, not a big deal. Otherwise, I don't get into them that much. They're not my thing. I smoke weed like a maniac. That's my jam. And anyways, they ate this cookie. 20 minutes later, they start feeling sort of funky. They're like, we're going to go downstairs because we were upstairs outside. So they go downstairs. They're sitting there. I go down to meet them when we're leaving, and they're like, the first thing I hear is, Bondzee, we might need a hospital. I'm like, fuck, we just got here. My wife's not doing good. She's like, she was waffled. She was still coherent at this point. We got off the boat. We got her. We walked over. We parked our bikes. We got her. Sat her on the back of this truck. Shit just went downhill from there. She lost all motor skills. She was just like, those things you see flapping in the fucking wind at the car dealerships and stuff. She wasn't flapping in the wind, but she literally was just like lost her body. And my buddy, fuck, we all panicked. We were like, what the fuck? So she's like, I need a hospital. I need a hospital. I need a hospital. So we were like, fuck, we don't know where hospital is on the island. I've been there twice and I still don't know where the hospital is. Anyways, he jumps on my friends. Greg has the ATV. He's like, dude, I gotta go find a hospital. She couldn't even sit on the back of the bike anymore. So we throw her on he carries her over to the four-wheeler, sits her on it, takes off. He's like, I'll text you guys. I'll call you. So we're like, fuck do we do now? There goes the waterfall hike, which we sort of agreed on the way over that every single one of us on that trip was massively out of shape, and climbing the waterfall would probably not be beneficial for our well-being. So we did do it. I guess ultimately Greg and me and his wife, Mel, we all could have went and did it when our friends disappeared to go find the hospital. But she was having a major, like she was freaking out. Like she didn't know if it was a panic attack. She didn't know if it was the cookies because they didn't eat very much. And they were like, my buddy alone, Greg, ate a half a cookie to himself. Those two split one and were fucking completely waffled. So I said, I know a hotel just up the street. It's got a lovely restaurant. We'll go over there. We'll grab some breakfast. It's all 7 a.m. right now. So we go and grab breakfast. We're waiting for our breakfast to come, and I can hear Ty's voice. And we got their dog because they brought their dog. The dog knew that he could sense it. Anyways, he was freaking out, kept looking over there, and then we heard Ty's voice. So we go running over, and there's Ty. She's in a chair like this, just completely waffled. She could barely speak. She got no motor skills, like I said. So we get her a room, and what happened was they saw cops and they got panicked because we had some weed and the cookies. And so we were like, she went even more like panicky crazy. So they turned around, went into that same hotel and got a room to put her in so she could sleep this off or whatever happened. Anyways, they slept for like 6 hours. Ty, before we left, he's like, I'll come back out and join you guys for breakfast. It walloped him in the teeth. He was completely waffled. Done. They slept for 6 hours straight. So we decided after breakfast, we took off to the other side of the island and went to the Agua. What's it called? Oja de Agua. It's that one with all the clear water and stuff there. You're not Glassy. You're Glassy replacement guy. Maybe I can grab it faster. This one. Excuse me. This is Ojo de Agua. It's amazing, huge. That's only one portion of the pool. I didn't have enough photo room to put the whole thing in, but you get the gist of how awesome this place was. It's all natural water off run from the volcanoes. And it's not super warm. It's not hot springs, but it's all completely natural. You can see how clear it is. And it's just a really good time there. You can swing on a rope and tons of people there. Amazing restaurant, drinks, everything. It was such a fun time there. So we waited for them. They actually showed up. They came and joined us. So we got to continue around the rest of the island. We went and went on this amazing. So we found a hotel, dropped our shit off, and then went and watched sunset over on a completely different part of the island. And it really was something. I don't know if I thought I put the sunset pictures in here. I didn't. But that was where we watched sunsets. Just such a horse tied to a tree in the water. He gets to drink. It's absolutely amazing. We had such a great time. We stopped at this place. We tried to stay here because I've stayed here twice. It's called La Omaha, and it's got one of the best pool. You can see the view there, the infinity pool, volcano in the background. Not a big deal. Where's the other one? Sorry, I'm kind of taking over your job here. I didn't put two in, but we ended up finding this place on the other side of the island. No sunset on this side. That's why we went and watched sunset on the complete opposite side. But it was just such a great time touring the island. Yesterday was pretty awesome. We're so glad our friends got feeling better. So watched sunset, rode back in the dark, which was kind of a bit of a trip. We had about 20 minutes in the dark. You've got to dodge cows, chickens, bulls, horses, baby horses, pigs. And then in the dark. So we took our time, definitely more so at night heading home. But listen, the whole trip around the island is actually something pretty special. That was so. This is everybody stops at this point of the on the island. So that is a runway, and it legit is 2 lanes, and it goes towards the volcano there, and everybody stops, pulls over, and gets. You can see how filthy I am from the ride. Like my pants are absolutely covered in dirt. Anyways, that's my boy Greg. We had an amazing time. That's I got so many people laughing at when I posted that picture on social media, and people are like, everybody gets that picture. It's because it's awesome. It's what you do. It's really cool riding around the island and getting to see the volcanoes from different angles. There's me on my bike. That bike is something special. Fast as hell. But not super powerful, you know what I mean? Anyways, it's treated me amazing. Lest you think I'm the fucking I'm the size of a marshmallow man. It was windy and never mind. Doesn't matter. I could use a bit of a fucking diet after being here though, because I'm eating like a king. Drinks are flowing pretty good too. So some nights. Anyways, we really did have a great time around the island. There's me rocking the Trippin With Bondzee t-shirt. I highly recommend you get one. Super comfortable, $15. Hit me up. And that was so we went to this place today, and it was out in the middle of on the sandbar on the ocean. I believe this is us right here. So we hiked all the way out to the tip of the sandbar. Beautiful, both volcanoes in the background. This is there's only so many places on the island you can see both volcanoes at the same time. Unless you're on your way over. But once you're on the island, there's only so many vantage points that you can see both. And this happens to be one of them. Anyways, that's the crew right there. We had such a great time. Oops, sorry, buddy. So you can see how there's water on both sides. That's Lake Nicaragua. It's one of the largest freshwater lakes in the world. And freshwater sharks live there. And they scare me. So we didn't go in there. I'm terrified of water now. I really am. I'm such a pussy. Nothing's ever happened to me per se. I have never stepped on a stingray here, which is pretty common occurrence. I've never been eaten or bitten by a shark or anything like that. But I'm terrified of the ocean. If I can't see my feet, fuck that. The last time I frolicked in the ocean was with dolphins 3 miles off the coast, offshore. And we're wasted, absolutely waffled. And my buddy thought, he asked the captain, hey, because we had a massive pot of dolphins all around us. And he's like, hey, can I jump in and swim with the dolphins? He's like, I don't see why not. So we reel in all the lines, fishing lines. He jumps in and he's having the greatest time. And I was like, well, I want to do that. I want to swim with dolphins. People pay huge money for that. I'm going to swim with them right in the ocean. Had some liquid courage for sure. So in I hop, swimming all around, and the boat drifts away a little bit. So I'm sitting here surrounded by dolphins, having the greatest time. We're getting photos, video. As soon as the euphoria wore off of the thrill of swimming with dolphins 3 miles off the coast wore off, I was just absolutely terrified. I was like, where there's dolphins swimming around, there's got to be sharks, whales, God knows what else is lurking in the sea. I could not get back to that fucking boat fast enough. I was terrified. Never been in the ocean since. Never. What a way to go out, though. Swam with the dolphins in the ocean. Did you do that? Just asking. Kind of ruined me, though, because I'm terrified. I don't even want to go I used to love body surfing here. There's some really badass waves. It was one of the funnest things to do. But ever since I saw a stingray ride a wave, too, beside me, and then swimming with dolphins and not knowing what's underneath my feet, kind of ruined it. Anyway, such a wonderful time over there. I did not go swimming. I've been swimming in that lake really quickly in 2017 when I was there. So I can say I've been in Lake Nicaragua. Don't have to go back in. The island is wonderful. Ometepe, I highly recommend if you do end up coming to Nicaragua at any point in your lifetime, come over to Ometepe. It's my 3rd time here. Every time I come has been different. I came once by myself, once with my son, and then now with some friends. And each time was a major new, cool, awesome experience. You can get a 4-wheeler and ride the island. You can get bikes and ride the island. Rent a 4x4. I would not get a small car. You're not going to make it. Some roads are pretty sketch. Most of the island is paved. Have to give it that. But a lot of the island is not. This is a very common occurrence. It's all over the island. There's tons of pigs all over the island. A lot of churches. Very religious island over there. And the volcanoes are still active. There's Volcano Concepcion. And I know last show, I believe I called it Volcano Madeiras. No, I called it Volcano Messiah, which is it's not. It's actually Messiah is a different one here that Nick Wenda crossed last March, as a matter of fact, a year ago, by that tightrope thing and made it and lived. Anyways, the other volcano on that island is Volcano Madeiras, which hasn't erupted since the 1500s. Volcano Concepcion, the bigger one. If you could put the graphic up again behind me, the big one. It is a 10-hour hike. People can go up there. It's actually, if you could show the real volcano itself, I don't care which picture, I'm in it or. So the one on the left, that's the one there. It's a 10-hour hike to the top and back down. It is an extremely, extremely tough hike. I have not done that one. And nor do I ever plan to, quite frankly. I did one in Costa Rica. It was a 12-hour trip up and down, and it was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I can say I hiked a volcano. I do not need to do another one. But that volcano erupted last in 2010. It didn't erupt lava. It erupted a massive plume of ash smoke. And the last time it fully erupted with lava and everything was 1957. Little old Bondzee with a history buff. I don't even have that written down. I remembered. Pretty good, eh? I know I'm bragging a bit because I'm not that smart. Anyways, amazing time over there. It is a magical place. I highly recommend you go. We simply had the best time over there. I'm so grateful for friends like that. I'm glad Ty made me go because I've become just locked down here, workaholic, and just working a ton and working on these shows. And it's been great. And then I'm feeling so much better. And I thought, fuck it, we're staying. It is a really nice island, says Randy. He knows. Maybe you've been there. Maybe you haven't. I can't quite remember your story. Swam with turtles in Barbados. Did that here as well in Nicaragua. That is something to behold as well. And you're not supposed to touch them. When we didn't have people on our boat, but there was a thing going around and they were bragging about swimming with the sea turtles and touching them and stuff while they're fornicating. And that's a huge no-no. You do not touch those things here. Nicaragua, they like the tortugas, they call them. That's Spanish for turtle. You're welcome. They're sacred here. They protect. There's people on the beaches that protect the eggs. It's actually egg releasing or baby sea turtle releasing season here right now. I've partaken in it. It's an amazing thing. I haven't done it this time, just too busy. But it is cool. And so we'll get into more Nicaragua stuff. I'm going to show you a lot more videos on Wednesday show about the whole island and getting over there and the cool videos we took because we got a bunch. But the Glassy being gone. And listen, I got a pack tonight. I'm moving into my new mansion tomorrow. So I got a bunch of work. So we're going to keep this show a little shorter than usual as well. But yeah, there it is. God damn it. I can't wait to move into that place. It's sick up there, up in the hills. It really is. And you wouldn't turn it down either. So don't even yell at me. Positive, Mike. I knew what to call these. You would do the same thing. So listen. Gonna go take care of a lovely lady. She's gonna help me out. Can't go wrong for $250. And it's not even gonna cost me that. Air conditioning, pool, the views to die for. I'll show you a lot more photos on Wednesday show. Can't wait to move in there tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a wicked busy day. I have about 10 hours of reading to do, and I still have to move out of here and move into the new dig. So we'll see how it goes. Thank God I'm not live tomorrow or on Dean's show. There's too much going on, super busy, and I got to come back and forth to town all the time, selling the T-shirts. When people are in town, they want them. You make the effort. You go sell them. Okay. What else do I got? I think that's about it for tonight's show. I'm probably going to wrap this up fairly early. I think we got through. Yeah.
People
okay.
Got questions.
I'll answer them.
How did your date go?
Oh,
when's the wedding?
I completely forgot about that because
none of us did. We're waiting to have to post bail for some trumped up charge.
No, listen, something. It's been great over here. Meeting that girl was pretty special. We're gonna be friends for life. Listen, I don't know if anything will ever transpire out of it. We had a wonderful time together. I totally forgot. I would have put up more pics of our date. I had a few of them. So I guess we'll get into more Wednesday because I forgot. And I was so excited about the trip. I honestly didn't even get home here till 6:00. It took us a little later to get home than we anticipated. And so I only had 2 hours to prepare a show for tonight. So, and then Glassy was out. So he didn't he's been off the grid today. So, and that's fine. I hope everything's cool there. But listen, we'll get into the full story on Wednesday of the day. It went swimmingly. We had a wonderful time. She's so wonderful. She left on, what I will say is she left Saturday. And I'm willing to share the messages that she sent me when she was at the airport. They were pretty nice and made me feel good. And she's definitely a wonderful human being. And we have a great connection. I'm glad I met her. She's back in Oregon. And yeah, I mean,
So she went home to her husband.
No, she's got no husband.
Yeah, she went home to her husband. Don't lie to me. I know.
No, there's no husband for sure. Listen, I can say this, Wade. I will probably, there's a high chance that we'll see each other again for sure. Put it that way. Whether it's in Oregon, whether it's in Canada, whether it's back down here, someday down the road, we will probably see each other again. And we'll see what happens. We're definitely keeping in touch whilst we're not together in the same town. But yeah, I look forward to continuing to be your friend, and I'll give you the rest of the lowdown on Wednesday. There's not a whole lot more to it. I've pretty told the most of it. Had a couple cock blockers. Try to shade on my shade in on my action on, well, when was it? Last Wednesday. And anyways, yeah. So I'll show some pictures of it, and then we'll talk, and I'll show our conversation, a little bit of it, some of it, just to prove to you fuckers that she's real and she likes me. So there. Anyway, she's awesome. I miss her, and I don't miss her like crazy or anything. Fuck, I just kind of got to know her, but that's all I got to say on that. Any more questions there, wise guy? No, that's it. You just want to know about the dates?
Yeah, the inflate to 32 PSI girl. Just need to know about her.
Yeah. Listen, I'm done talking about 32 PSI blow-up dolls. I think I ran the gambit and said all I need to say on the last show that I was live.
Okay, we'll let that lie for now.
Thanks, pal. Listen, I'm going to miss it here. The views were stupendous. That was me tonight. So I came home from my trip and riding the Chocolata. I think you saw how filthy, like my pants in this picture. That was on the way there. Wore them on the way back. So I like to wear pants on a ride so you don't get, it helps a little bit. I know they're not leather or anything, but anyways, you could see the dust and dirt covered from head to toe. I was literally eating and chewing dirt when I got back, and I couldn't wait to have a shower. Well, good old San Wandale Sewer never disappoints. My fucking water was off today, and it's still off now. So you do the next big thing. You go up to the roof and you jump in the pool and you watch sunset and listen to Machine Gun Kelly. I've been really into him and Monson lately, loving their music. Not even lately. My kids have been listening to them for years. So, but I haven't listened to them a lot lately. So anyways, it was super cool to go chill out. I'm going to miss this pool. I'm going to miss the view, but I'm going to love my new pool and my new view from this mansion. It's not a bad trade-off at all. In fact, it's a really fucking good trade-off, because as awesome as this place is, it's not comfortable to work. And it was really affecting me mentally at first. It was like bringing me down. I was like, fuck. Anyways, do I have anything else I want to show? Oh, yeah, I could show this. Sorry about your luck up in the Ontario region. There's that, which I could have came home to on Thursday. Or there's that. Or there's that. Or that. Or that. Anyways. That. We'll go with that. Thanks for watching the show. It's Bondzee Live, Trippin With Bondzee. YouTube, Dean Blundell Network. Sorry for the weird show tonight. Listen, I went and had a fucking vacation for the first time since I've been here, and in a long time. Since I've been on the road doing this, traveling. But I haven't taken, and this is God's honest truth. This is the first time I've taken 2 full days off of recording since God knows when. And it felt kind of awesome. I enjoyed it. It was a nice reset. It was with amazing people. Thanks to Ty. Thanks to his lovely wife, Christina. Thanks to Greg and his lovely wife, Melissa. We sure had a hell of a time. Hip Bar, San Juan del Sur. That's who the show's about. Let's roll it. Make sure you go there. If you're in the area, or if you're going to be coming down to San Juan del Sur, you got to get yourself some of them delicious Caesars. They are to die for. 2 for 1, cocktail hour and happy hour. And then I think on Sundays too, it's 2 for 1 Caesars. And listen, They are the best in town, hands down. $5 food specials as well. Great vibes. 3 TVs, all your sports, anything you want to watch, they'll put it on for you. Live music as well. It's the tits. Really is. Hot chicks there all the time, too. Every time I go. What else? Show's also brought to you by Shakespeare's Fine Dining, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. All the celebrities go there. You should, too. You're going to need a reservation. They're open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 till 9:30 for supper. Fridays, lunch, 2 till 12 till 2. Sorry, dyslexic fuck. Make sure you give them a call, 905-528-0689 to make a rezo, or www.shakespeares.ca. Get yourself a gift card, too. Don't even get yourself a gift card, because that's going to do nothing. No, maybe you'll masturbate to yourself. Thanks for the gift card, bud. But no, give it to your loved one. Give it to your girlfriend. Give it to your boyfriend. Give it to, if you got both, great. I don't care. To each their own. But listen, guaranteed sex. Maybe a Hummer, maybe a Handy even. But at least it's something. Instead of yourself doing it. Right? That's the way I look at it. Gift cards. Get them. Give them. It's no better feeling than giving, right? And then receiving. Show's also brought to you by Scramble Clothing. Scramble with a K. Go to www.scrambleclothingwithak.com. It doesn't say withak.com. Don't type that. Just type scramblewithak.com. You know what the fuck I mean, okay? Been telling you enough times. Anyways, go there. Pick out some swag. They got some sick stuff. Wicked hoodies, wicked tees, hats, socks, toques, beachwear, surfwear, golf attire. They've got it all. If you're male, female, if you got the kids that like the beachwear, go there. Check it out. Get them the swag. You'll love it. I love it. I've got a ton of it. Wear it all the time. They sent me so much amazing hats and t-shirts, and I get a whole new batch when I get home as well, which is in April now, not this Thursday. Thank you very much. I'm super happy to be staying. I'm bummed that I don't get to see Tucker on Thursday and my parents, but pros outweigh the cons of staying. So there. Motherfuckers. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Sorry it's cold up in Canada. It ain't cold here.
I had to do that as an ode to Glassy.
As an ode to Glassy. Well done. Touche. Well played. I can't thank you enough for being Glassy's replacement tonight.
No problem.
You've done a wonderful job.
Anytime.
Appreciate you. Please give Doe a big hug for me. And I hope you're doing and feeling better as well yourself, mister. You went through a lot in your own rights.
Yeah, so far so good. Got to wait till the end of March, and then she goes for an MRI and a CT scan, and then schedule surgery from there.
Okay, cool. Well, as always, keep us updated. We'll keep the support and the positive vibes going and the prayers. Listen, real quick, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the Ukraine situation. Do you have extended family over there and stuff still? And,
no.
And if so, you don't anymore. Okay,
no.
Good. No. That's kind of glad.
Our family got out 130 years ago.
Oh wow!
But it still kind of hits.
You are. I knew you were pretty old, but that's
I'm just about as old as you now. But yeah, no, it hits close to home. You know, it's kind of where your roots are. So you look back and take a lot of pride in the fact that Ukraine's kind of kicking some ass. So
really proud of them for how they stepped up over there for their own rights. And
you just look at their you just look at their leader, and you kind of go, wow. Like,
what a fucking champion he is, eh?
Yeah. That's what a leader's supposed to do. Name me another one that would do that. Any of them.
There ain't one, mister. No, there ain't one.
No. And that's enough of that. Carry on.
I love you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Glassy, hopefully, if you're watching, I think you're watching. Take care. Hope your dad's well. Hope you're well. I got a pack. I can put you on speaker. If you want to chat, I'll be free. And other than that, folks, that's it. That's all. It's Bondzee Live. Trippin With Bondzee, YouTube, Dean Blundell Network. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Wednesday. We'll get into the girls, the date story a little more. And hopefully the Jake Pickles, I don't know if I'm going to have time to fucking finish editing it in time or not. But we'll get it to you soon. If not Wednesday, hopefully Friday. And if not, it'll be next week. But we got a bunch of interviews to record again this week as well. So we got a lot of really cool stuff coming up on the show. And I've got some interviews to do as well that I think you guys will like, that we'll share as well with Destination Nika. And the other one is Everything Nicaragua. You guys will love those interviews too. I'll share them with you. Peace and love. Take care. Have a great rest of the week. We'll see you Wednesday. Adios. Ciao.